Welcome to Communica's Think on Demand, a series of insights brought to you by Communica's digital marketing experts. I'm Sharon Kistner, part of Communica's digital marketing team. Recently, businesses and consumers have been forced to become more virtual than ever before, and there's no doubt that moving forward, the digital economy will be even more powerful than it is now. In light of that, we've asked each specialist from our digital marketing team to share their top tips for optimizing your digital presence. Ben and Deanna, want to kick us off?
Sounds good, Sharon. Thank you. So my name is Ben Luton, and while my primary job at Communica is focused on managing day-to-day client relationships, I'm also passionate about designing solutions-driven, holistic LinkedIn strategies that connect brands to people.
And I'm Deanna Lawrence. Right now, I'm focusing a lot on the importance of connectedness and trust for brands, created through collaborative and more immersive experiences.
And today, Deanna and I would like to cover some quick and effective strategies you can do right now to review and clean up your company's social media profiles across all platforms. So first up on our list is update your profile picture and cover photo across all platforms. Make sure you keep it centered and keep it high res. Make sure you review the specs for each element and size them appropriately. Each platform has their own specs, so make sure you adjust accordingly. And most importantly, be consistent. Use the same profile picture across all platforms. This will prevent you from diluting your brand identity and provide instant recognition. The next thing you should do is design multiple cover photos so you can change up your look more often. A good example of doing this effectively is if your brand's products or services change by the season. Changing your cover photo to align with seasonal changes provides a great opportunity to be relevant at the right time all year long.
We want to remind you to keep your social handles consistent and easy to identify. When people mention your brand in a post, make sure it's easy for them to quickly find you and know they're tagging the right branded profile. Do some spring cleaning, untag your brand from any photos that are potentially misrepresentative of your brand or give a bad impression, and be mindful of your notifications. You should be doing this already, but if you're not, now is the time. While you're at it, create a process to keep up with page notifications on a weekly basis or, if possible, every day.
Also, make sure you're discoverable. When writing your page description, use the right keywords that best describe who you are and what you have to offer. Also, make sure you fill out as many fields as you possibly can on each platform. Your primary goal is to make it easy for people to quickly find the information they are looking for. The next thing you can do is pin your best performing or most interesting content. It's the first thing everybody's going to see when they check out your social profile. Just make sure you don't forget to swap out your pins often so you can remain relevant.
We really want to encourage you to review active hashtags and make sure you engage with audiences who are using them. If you're not already using hashtags, now is a really good time to use social search to discover active tags and to create new tags that inspire a conversation. Of course, analytics is really important. You have to be mindful of your analytics and know what content or experiences your audiences enjoy most. Is your audience engaging, and how long are they sticking with your videos? Retention really matters, and now is the time to do a checkup. Next, we're going to hand off to Gail.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gail Walls, Senior Funnel Management Strategist. As part of the digital marketing team, I'm passionate about not only filling your marketing and sales funnel with leads, but equally, if not more important, nurturing these leads through the funnel toward conversion to customer. My expertise is in helping clients make use of CRM and marketing automation technologies to help make this process more effective and efficient. Today, I want to emphasize two important points as we think about conducting business in a fully digital world. Number one, if you haven't done this already, put processes in place to keep your customer and prospect data clean, updated, and easily accessible by your marketing and communications department. You cannot communicate critical and ongoing information to your customers and prospects in a timely fashion unless you have a clear data management process in place. The secret to your email marketing success is a clean and updated list. My second point, use this time to review your current sales collateral and marketing materials through the lens of what we're all experiencing. Is what you have as relevant as it can be to the different world we find ourselves in? And is your content digitally accessible? We know we'll continue to do a lot more business virtually, so think about offering your sales and marketing materials in different formats, such as short videos, checklists, PDFs, on-demand webinars like this one, and more. Now, next up, Dan.
Thanks, Gail. Really great. My name is Dan Paquette. I'm manager of web and application development at Communica. I'm the subject matter expert on everything web and search and programming here at Communica. My two tips are the first thing you can do is update your Google My Business listing. Not only is it really great for your search visibility, but it's really great information for your customers who are trying to find timely information about your business. So try and fill out as much information as possible. Add your holiday hours, descriptions, founding dates. You can even add products and services, which are really great for discoverability and give you a lot of opportunity to add additional photos and descriptions. Speaking of photos, update your photos. You have spaces in the listing for interior and exterior photos. You have a space for your logo and your cover photo. If you don't add anything, Google will try and populate that from photos that other people upload, and I guarantee they're not going to do as nice of a job as you'd like. You also have the ability to add these posts are really great. So you can add events. You can post an offer with an offer code, and they even have they added an additional update option for the COVID-19. So be sure to add an update and keep those keep posting those regularly. And then now's a really good time to respond to customer reviews. Anything that's more than just a star review. So if they've left a comment, you should be responding to them, right? So positively reinforce good reviews, and then attempt to make right any negative reviews that you have on your listing. And then my next tip is, now's a really good time to be recording customer testimonials. And a lot of businesses aren't good at this at the best of times, but now you really don't have much of an excuse. It's a good opportunity to form a really great customer relationship. Testimonials are super portable content, right? You can add them to case studies, blog posts. You put them on YouTube. You can pull out the text and have a written testimonial. So they're really portable and really useful pieces of content. And then, and particularly in B2B, but ask if you can put your client's logo or case study on your website. Logos, even competitor logos, can be a trust signal to your customers. And then next we have Jason.
Thanks, Dan. My name is Jason Yoakum. I'm a lead funnel management technician here at Communica. I specialize in the technical aspects of managing your funnel, managing your prospects, and turning those into sales-ready leads. So today I'm going to be talking about building better relationships. So right now, there's so much change going on. It's important that we communicate with our customers, both potential and current. So the first portion of that is rebooting your blog. So many businesses are guilty of letting their blog lapse, and that's understandable. But now more than ever, it's important to be posting updates and creating content and making sure that we reach our customers and prospects through the media that we can, through our website. So we want to update your blog first and foremost based on the changing circumstances. So as things reopen, as circumstances change, as your policies change, you want to make sure that the most current information is up there on your blog. But beyond that, we also want to take this as an opportunity to create evergreen content that we don't normally have time for. So when you're doing that, you want to choose your topics based on common questions. You want to be very empathetic and focus on what your customers and prospects want to know. It can be helpful to think of this more as a way to help your customers than a way to sell them. So one way to do that is to focus on common questions, the types of questions that your prospects come to you with all the time. That's a very easy and fruitful place to begin. We recommend conducting interviews with the experts on your team as a form of generating that content. That way the person writing the blog doesn't necessarily have to be the expert. Just sit down with the core members of your team and take maybe an hour of their time. Make sure that you record it. Make sure that you have all of your questions ready and prepared, And that way you can turn a simple 1-hour interview into 3, 4 blog posts on a wide range of topics. Be sure to keep your blogs concise, actionable, and informative. Best practice is to keep it around 500 words. However, longer form can be pretty productive as well, with as many as 2,000 plus words having longer staying power and generating more shares overall. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, is keeping in touch with your customers personally, and not just your customers, but your prospects as well. Right now, we're saying that retention is the new growth. It's most important to be able to hold on to the customers that you have and be able to help them through this time so that you can maintain those relationships moving forward. And that includes even your customers who aren't buying. We're seeing a lot of customers with a wide range of industries, a lot of people going on hold, putting their relationships on hold. And it's very important to maintain those relationships so that when things go back to normal, we're able to restart where we left off and not lose those customers in the process. So one important way that we can help our customers is by creating offers and COVID relief programs. Things like deferred payment programs can be really helpful to keep our customers and to also show them goodwill and to make sure that we really strengthen that relationship. So be empathetic and aim to learn how your clients' needs are changing. Right now, needs are definitely not the same as they used to be. Things like delivery options can be a huge benefit. Things like moving to e-commerce can be a huge benefit. So we want to be reaching out to our customers. We want to understand how their needs are changing, and we want to figure out how we can help them right now, because that's going to be the key to transitioning as we move forward. But also plant seeds for future growth. Right now, there are a lot of relationships that are being damaged. There are a lot of customers who are being placed on hold. And as challenging as that is, that also can create an opportunity. So we want to be prospecting. We want to be reaching out to people. We want to be planting seeds, letting people know that while this is happening, we are still supporting our customers. While this is happening, we're finding ways to help. And those kinds of gestures and those kinds of little seeds that you plant will open the doors as things begin to open up and budgets begin to open up.
Great. Thanks everyone for sharing your expertise with us. Listeners, if you'd like to discuss any of these points in more detail, or you just want more information, please feel free to contact us using the information you see on your screen. And be sure to join us for another installment of Think on Demand coming in the near future.